What up? This is 2E for 2 Travels. Tomorrow I'm going to Thailand. Gotta go do some filming for some horror stuff and blah, 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 blah. But I just wanted to show you how I pack. Okay, this is all my stuff. It's kind of out, and then I'll go through everything real quick. So the first thing I do is I take a backpack. And the reason why I do backpack is it's easy to grab. It's modular. You'll see how when I start packing, how it's easy to put in and fit. And this is how I pack really fast. So, okay, you know, you gotta have your butt wipes, right? In case they don't have TP, right? You know, hairspray so you look good, you know, toothbrush. No, comb, sorry. You know, toothbrush and toothpaste, a lot of times I'll put in a Ziploc bag just so that when you're spitting all over it and nasty, you're not making nasty on everything else. Okay, so I'll put it in a big Ziploc. And I'll just dedicate it to this so that there's no other contamination of germs. Then I have my Q-tips, right? I have Advil, and then I take Aleve, and this is any antibiotics in case I get an infection or something like that and I have to deal with it. So we put it in the big bag. Everything's kind of modular. I do this, sorry guys, when I put this in the bag. Right. I have a little package of bandages so if I do have an issue, right? Gotta keep your teeth clean, right? Toothbrush goes in here. You can put them in the other compartments, but I sometimes get lazy. So let's do this. This is sort of my nail stuff, my hand cleaning, and a razor. So I'll put it in the front because it's not being used, right? I have wax for when I do my beard or you know I need to make my hair sexy, so let's just put it in front. That's all good. Okay. So we'll just zip this up, and then I have I also have this little package that has the bolts for my shower chair. So this is my shower chair. This is an essential piece of equipment that I will need to use because a lot of times when traveling, sometimes they don't have the disabled room. So even in bathtubs and stuff like that, this makes it easier to transfer and whatnot. And I use this all the time. When I circumnavigated the globe, I used it everywhere. My friend from Germany bought it for me as a gift, and man, it has been the #1 used thing. I swear by it. So anyway, we'll put these in here so we know where everything is. Kinda zip it up. And now, the way, a lot of times if you're traveling a lot, everyone folds their clothes and you know, kind of stack them and stuff like that. But I found an easier way because on the most part, I'm a guy, so I'm lucky. So I got these like really stretchy shirts and whatnot, and so they don't really wrinkle. So I swear by plastic bags, you know, let's use them, right? So let's say, I'll just categorize the bags, right? So I'll do my shirts, just my regular shirts in here, and they're rolled up right now. You know, when you get there, if you're gonna use it, you can stretch it out, steam it out, so it's really easy. But the easiest, fastest way is just put it in a bag, you know, tie it off. Okay, that's shirts. So whenever you're looking for shirts, you can just grab a bag and bam, that's shirts. Okay, right? Then I have a nice shirt, which I folded and put it in here because I wanted to just put it in between my pants so it actually will fold, right? Again, use the old grocery bags, right? I totally use that. Put it in, right? Just tie it off. We know this is pants. Right? Then I do another one where it's like underwear and swim stuff and tank tops because it's all soft, right? So or underwear depends on how many tank tops you're going. So my underwear is all stretchy, so it doesn't matter if it's folded, right? I don't need pressed underwear. I have nice soft fabricy. Okay, swim trunks, same difference. Doesn't matter. So you just slam it in there. Put it in there, right? Bam! You could potentially do your tank tops. I'm only bringing 2. So sort of, these bags are huge just for 2 shirts. So it's okay to combine. I'm gonna combine just lazy, right? So then I just tie it off, right? You know, squeeze out, don't worry about squeezing it out. Then I have here is sort of my little pack to that I'm gonna wear at the airport. This is my little bag that if I need my passport and all that stuff. So my carry-on, one of my carry-on bags. So again, I just have my booklet. So if I have ideas or I need to sketch, I always have something. If you're gonna do that, you have to have your pens. I got a black pen, blue pen. I got both colors. The reason being is sometimes if you go to the airport, they want your writing of whatever your visa writing to be in blue. They provide blue, but sometimes they don't. So now I have a blue pen, or if I need a black pen, I put that in, right? I have in here already a whole bunch of TUI Travels business cards, and I have stickers to be able to get out. So I'll just slap that in there. So we have the pens in there. Okay, I do this, so I put this in here with the lighter. So, but I got this. This is actually not the product. We're just using the case, but what it is salty chili. So it goes good. She likes to eat it with fruit and whatever. I like to eat it with meat. And like the other day, for some reason, I was just sitting at my desk, just pouring little piles of it and being like a little bird, you know, like, this is bird feed. And I'm like, it's so good. Love it. So, and this is good for if you ever go eat somewhere and you find the food bland. Fantastic. So anyway, I have a little bit, so it's always gonna go with me. Okay, you know, iPhone, you know, you have to bring your battery packs. If you're bringing your battery packs, you cannot put them in your baggage. So you have to actually carry them on there. So if you have, you know, chargers and stuff. Okay, this is my, I'll wrap these better. The guy who wrapped it just, yeah. Anyway, so we'll just put it, I mean, this has so many compartments. We'll just put it back here. It's big, it's easy to close. It doesn't matter. So let me just close this up. Right? Of course, you know, you need, right, you need to have your passport. You can go out in your passport. Says I'm going to Thailand. I got some baht, right? You know, your wallet, it has American money, but it has American money, it has Vietnamese money, it has Thai money, you know. Got all the credit cards. I got my driver's license ID, right? So in case I go out and I forget my passport is always going to be with me. Sometimes the hotels like to hold on to the passport. So that way you're going out without ID. But I bring my driver's license from California, and that's an ID. So it helps identify you. That way you're not, you know, totally out there. So I put this in here. My passport, I'll put up here, right? Always got to keep Pogi, right? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the wind and all that. And the other thing that I'm bringing is, I'm not going to bring this, I'll probably bring the whole thing. But sometimes on planes, and I actually won't put it in this front bag, sometimes on planes, even now, they have mask requirements. Just on the off chance for the extra safety. So it's always good to have masks with you. So this one actually I'm gonna put in my backpack. I don't need to carry it in the front because it's not in the center. So just throw in my backpack. I got more of the juicy TP stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. And then, you know, can't go anywhere with the TUI hat. This is my TUI logo hat that I made a few years ago, but I travel with all the time. I mean, we're going to Thailand. We're gonna go out during the day. It's gonna be sunny. It's gonna be hot. You want a little shade? Here you go. And I have it in white. I have it in black and beige. And so I'll just put these in my backpack, so I have them all the time. You know what I'm saying? The backpack. And so now I have all these like little things. And I'm gonna show you how I pack. So, what is this? Oh, these are extra. So these are extra cards. I'll put them in here. Okay. I usually do 6 because normally I have more tank tops or another item of clothing, but I'm only going for 3 days, so I'm not going that long. But if I have any extra plastic bags, I always bring them with me. And the reason being is you can put dirty clothes in them. You can put your wet clothes in them. You know, and having extra bags is always a good plan. So now, the other thing is that I suggest sometimes it's good to, if you're going on long trips or whatnot, is to have some Ziploc bags, because you never know when you need to Ziploc something. You know, it just really convenient. So the small and the large Ziploc bag. But so, Teeny, let me have my bag, please. So, these 2 things are actually going to be on me and carry on. So, I'm not worried about packing them. Okay. I'm going to close them up because I'm going to show you how I travel with all this stuff. Right? So, what's great about a duffel bag and why I choose a duffel bag for a hard bag is because a hard bag for me, it's hard to carry, to pull behind, right? And if I put it on my legs, it hurts. I mean, that's hard. My legs still have feelings. So this is why this packing method is so good. I mean, this bag is actually way too big for what we're doing, but I bought a big bag because I plan to go to Thailand and buy a pair of nice shoes, first time in 20 years. I bought some like softy softs, so it's easy to wear, but I've not bought like nice shoes in over 20 years, so I'm gonna do that. But anyway, so how do I start packing? I grab the backpack, right? And I just put it in and I push it to one side, right? Dude, this bag is way too big for all this stuff. This bag is what I use to travel around the world, and I had 2 of them. So I do it. Then I always take the pants, okay? Because you want to kind of keep them flat. So I just put them down at the bottom. So that they're at the bottom, right? And the thing is, there's really nothing that I have left. But if you have other bags and other stuff, you can start filling the sides. But I'm gonna focus on the center. I can fill the side, it's fine, right? So I used to put these in. So see how fast that is? I just packed. That's how fast it was, okay? Always gotta have a back scratcher, right? Back scratcher, so I'll put this in. You know, if you have shoes, okay? If you have like nice shoes and stuff, this is the time to put it in, right? Because you can just lay them across, don't have a bag or whatever, and you put them in and whatnot. So then, I put all the soft stuff on the bottom first, if you notice, because I still have the chair. And the chair is just simple. What you do is, when it's almost full, you just put it in like this, right? Grab the legs. Just put it in, right? And then you zip it. Okay, again, I have not enough stuff for this bag. But I'm gonna still use it anyway. And so what I usually have, which I forgot to grab, which I'll grab later, is I like to have zip ties. I don't lock my bag because normally when it's going through and whatnot, you know, they have cameras on it and whatnot, and also it makes it easier for TSA if they want to check your bag to just snip it, open it up, and then zip lock it again instead of cutting your lock, and then you come back with a note and they're going to be, we cut your locks, and you're like, oh man, I paid $20 for the lock, but I'm going to just use a zip tie. So anyway, this is how I would travel. Okay, so I have my bag. This bag I'll put out here. I'll put my backpack. A lot of times my backpack doesn't have that much stuff in it. And the reason being is if I go somewhere and I buy a gift or something like that at the duty free or stuff like that, then I have a way to carry it. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I just put, nope, don't help me, the backpack on. One side, right? Backpack on. Then, like I said before, I had alluded, normally when I travel, I have two of these. And when I traveled around the world, one was full of my clothes, and the other one was actually the bike head, right? So the reason why I like the duffel bags is because I can grab both sides, slide it on. It's soft on my legs, okay? It may be heavy or whatnot, but it's soft on my legs. So it doesn't hurt. So I can actually then put a lot more weight, so I could put a second bag on it. And the other reason why I like these bags better is because of the overhead strap. Because right now, if I just went like this and it's really big, it will fall off. But by just putting my arms through it like this, now it's completely stable on me and I can wheel. You know what I'm saying? So go out there, yeah. So this bag then, either I can put it over my back, so it's on the back. I can put it in my backpack, if there's nothing in my backpack, or I can put it here, because a lot of times I put it here, because when I go to a ticket agent, I have to get my passport out. It's right here, easy peasy, Japanese, you know what I'm saying? And then, so the thing is, if I need to, like when I was in Germany, I had to carry both bags on me, and I had to go from track like 1 to track 15, hella far. But I was able to do it because I just lean back and I just push. And so you can see that I'm totally mobile and without anybody's help. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I pack this way. All right. 2E out, and this is how I pack so that I can be self-sufficient in traveling. How I have everything in its own place, and then when I get to a destination and I want to like unpack my stuff, I don't have to take piece per piece. I can just grab the bag and slam it in the drawer, good to go. You know, that's how TUI does it.
Starbucks moments. I love Starbucks!
If you like the video, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Grab your bags. Let's go!